The number 10 ranked Liberty men's Division I hockey team headed out west to Arizona this weekend to do battle with the defending national champs and number 2 nationally ranked Arizona State Sun Devils and the number 17 ranked Arizona Wildcats. The Flames first faced off against the Sun Devils of ASU. Liberty was looking to break the streak against Arizona State as the last 3 matches out in Phoenix between the Flames and Sun Devils will go in favor of the Sun Devils, winning in either overtime or a shootout. The Flames would come out firing in the first as they would score in the opening minute of the match. The Flames would add another in the first after Lindsay LeBlanc would score in the closing minutes of the first period on the power play as the Flames would take a 2-0 lead going into the second period. The Sun Devils offense would come alive in the second period as they would net 2 goals in the first 5 minutes. Danny Logan would get the lead back for the Flames, however, as he would score off a rebound from Luke Hannon to give the Flames the 3-2 lead. The Sun Devils, however, would answer back with 2 more goals to close out the second period, outscoring the Flames 4-1 and to take a 4-3 lead going into the third period. The Flames would tie the match up once again, but it was Arizona State's night as they would score 2 more goals in the third to take the match over the Flames by a score of 6-4. The next night, the Flames took on the Wildcats of Arizona in their home opener. The Flames would once again come out firing as the Flames would score in the opening minute against the Wildcats. Liberty would hold the lead for most of the first period until the Wildcats would score the equalizer in the dying seconds of the first. The Flames would get the lead back in the second after Ben Hughes would score on the power play. Almost 2 minutes later, the Flames would push the lead to 2 after Riley Egan's shot on a breakaway attempt was put back in by Lindsay LeBlanc. The Wildcats would score again off a shorthanded goal to make the lead 3-2, but Luke Hannon would add his second goal of the game to push the lead to 4-2, and that would be enough for the Flames to hold on as they would get the win 4-3 in game number 1. In game number 2, Liberty would go on the board first once again with 5 minutes left to go in the first period. The Flames and Wildcats would then trade blows in the second, but it was Arizona who would then score the tying and go-ahead goals in the first half of the third period to take a 3-2 lead. With time winding down, the Flames would eventually find the back of the net, only to have the goal called off. Then, with 1 second remaining, Riley Egan would score the game-tying goal to force overtime, making it the 5th time the Flames will go into OT this season. The Flames, however, would not turn this OT into another shootout as Lindsay LeBlanc would find Luke Hannon for the game winner and the Flames would take the match 4-3, making the Flames now 6-0 in the Wildcats home arena and giving the Flames not only their first set of road wins this year, but also giving them their first win streak since the beginning of the season.
I think the guys handled it pretty well, actually. 3 hours difference is quite a bit, but it was nice to come in an extra day early to get that under our belts and start to acclimate. As far as handling the games, I feel like every game we came to play, there was moments during the ASU game where I felt like we weren't quite there with our execution, and that one period was the second period. And other than that, we played really well in that game as well.
Yeah, I mean, it was details. We worked on the little things and a lot of hard work. I knew fatigue was going to be a factor for the third game, but we found a way to win, and 3 games in 3 days is a long go, but everybody came out, and I mean, after a tough loss against ASU, we put 2 wins together here, so it feels good.
I mean, it's something special just to come into Arizona and get a couple of greasy road wins. Feels good, especially after blowing some leads here early in the season. Just the determination the boys have in the room is something special.
It was, we never wanted to come down to the overtimes or the shootouts, but for us to be able to pull one out in overtime was definitely a great feeling because we've had a lot of close games here, and 4 shootout losses. Any of those could be wins, and for us to really just buckle down in OT there just shows a lot of tenacity and a lot of relentlessness in our team. And I think it was a great experience for our team to get that great road win here tonight and yesterday as well.
I mean, ideally you don't want to score with 1 second left to tie it up, but it felt great. A lot of stuff hasn't gone our way in the sense of shootouts and whatnot in the end there, but to have one finally bounce in for us and to get the dub is a huge success for us.
Our penalty kill was absolutely fantastic this weekend. We had some great saves by Kerry Byron, who kept us in the games all weekend. And again, I thought tonight was kind of the climax of it. We outshot him 56-25, and really I thought played a played an outstanding game tonight, even though the score was, you know, a overtime winner.
Well, it's fantastic when you get that kind of production. I mean, penalty kill was 100% on 2 nights, and like you said, they only got 1 goal. I believe it was ASU, and so I think it was 89 or 86% that night. And to have that along with the power play clicking as well, it just means anytime you can, you know, hit over the 100% mark, which I think we're far above that, the specialty teams are doing what they need to do, and it's exciting to see. I mean, those guys are grinding it out and just playing fantastic.
We needed a bit of a break, and we got scoring there with 1 second to go, and then, you know, scoring in overtime. And so, you know, based on that, you know, it's a good opportunity to go on a roll here for our team.
The Flames will now head back on the road this coming weekend to face number 21 ranked West Virginia, before coming back home to face the number 9 ranked Blue Hens of Delaware, and then to follow that up the next weekend by facing number 4 ranked and their rivals Stony Brook. For more information on the Flames and Liberty Hockey, visit the club sports website.